Welcome to lesson 1 of the beginner series. Before we play anything, the first step is to tune your guitar. Now, the easiest way to tune your guitar is with an electronic tuner. But there's a crucial thing you need to know, and that is, what are the names of the strings? So I'm going to tell you those, low to high. Now remember, the lower strings are going to be closest to us when we're holding the guitar in playing position, and the higher strings further away. So, the string that is closest to you, and oftentimes referred to as string 6, or the low E string, is going to be right here. Next, we have the A string, which is also known as string 5. Next, the D, string 4. Next, the G, string 3. Next, the B, string 2. And finally, the high E, string 1. This is absolutely critical information and you need to remember it. You can even come up with a little saying like, every apple does good being eaten. It's one of my personal quotes. You have to remember this stuff because if your guitar's not in tune, it's gonna sound really crummy. Even if you're doing everything correct, your guitar has to be in tune. So we'll have a look at the electronic tuner right now. So here we are looking at a clip-on electronic tuner. This is going to help us tune each individual string. Now I've detuned this guitar, so I'm going to play a chord, and if your guitar sounds like this, it's time to tune it for sure. It kind of sounds like this. It's a real pleasing sound to the ear. So what we're going to do is go string by string and look at the dial on the tuner and adjust accordingly. So first step, obviously turn it on. I'm going to tune my low string all the way to the high string. So I'm going to start with the low E. So turn it on. And then play the string. And there it's saying that it's a D sharp. Now, I want this string to be an E. So if we think of the alphabet, D is lower than E sequentially. So we're gonna have to raise this string. So I'm gonna tune that tuner, or I'm gonna turn it rather, away from me, like so. And now we're honing in on the E. I went a little bit past it, so it's in the yellow. So I'll have to loosen it just a touch. I'm looking for it right in the green, right in the center there. And a little fluctuation is okay. We just want it to be predominantly in the green. Next is the A string. So this is reading a G sharp, which is a little too low or flat, so I'm going to actually raise this string as well. I'm going to tighten the tuner by turning it away from me. And here we are approaching A, a little flat, and then right in the green. Moving to the D string, or fourth string. This one says D, but there's that little pound sign next to it. That means it's a D sharp. I'm a little bit too high on this string, so I'm gonna have to lower it. I'm gonna turn the tuner towards me while striking the string, so you can kind of hear it go into place, and then see, in fact, that it is in tune. Moving to the G string, or the third string. This one is a little bit flat, so I'm going to raise it. There we go. Again, we want it to read pretty much in the green all the time. And then going to the B string, second string. This one's just a little bit flat, so it's just a little tweak. And then to the high E string. And that's also a little bit flat, so I'll raise that one as well. Now generally, once I've hit the high string, I go back through and do a quick checkup on each one like so. And now my guitar sounds a heck of a lot better. So there you have it. That's how you tune your guitar with an electronic tuner. That's standard tuning, and again, that's E, A, D, G, B, and E, low string to high string. Now there are other tunings around, and we would approach them the same exact way with the tuner that we approached standard tuning. But the most crucial thing I need you to take away from this little lesson is that your guitar needs to be in tune. It sounds better that way, plus if you're playing with other people, you guys need to be in tune so that the guitar's pitches match one another. You've just watched one section of my 22-part Acoustic Guitar 101 course that takes a complete beginner from zero to playing songs. In this course, you're going to learn how to tune your guitar, read tablature, play open chords, and even play to a backing track, so that at the end, you can strum along to your favorite song, read any tablature that you encounter, as long as it's for guitar, and even play with another musician. Now this course has 22 videos, and I want to make sure that you don't miss any of them and that you do them in the right order. So I've created a 100% free downloadable PDF course guide that's going to contain descriptions for each section, links to the individual lessons, and the tabs which you're going to need for each lesson. So to get this course guide today, all you have to do is click the link in the video or the description, enter your email address, and I'll send it to you right away so that you have links to the lessons, the tabs, and a way to keep track of your progress. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next lesson.